Trevor Bauer was never afraid to be different. He wasn't just a pitcher, he was a scientist of the game, a YouTube vlogger, a trash-talking spin rate innovator, and for one electric season in 2020, the best pitcher on the planet. But what happens when brilliance meets backlash, and when a rising star falls, not because of his arm, but because of everything else? This is the rise, fall, and uncertain future of Trevor Bauer. Long before the headlines, before the controversies, there was a kid in California who loved throwing baseballs and hated being told how to do it. Trevor Bauer wasn't your typical Little League prodigy. While others mimicked major leaguers, he was breaking down pitching mechanics on his dad's camcorder. By high school, he was throwing weighted balls and experimenting with biomechanics years before it became mainstream. At UCLA, he shared the rotation with Garrett Cole. Yes, that Garrett Cole. And while Cole had the golden arm, Bauer had the edge in results. In 2011, Bauer won the Golden Spikes Award and became the third overall pick in the draft. But his mechanics, his method, his refusal to conform, they raised eyebrows and rubbed people the wrong way. After a brief, rocky stint in Arizona, Bauer found home with Cleveland. But even there, it wasn't smooth sailing. He clashed with coaches over training regimens. His workouts, long tosses of 400 feet, drone filming of bullpens were unheard of. But slowly, the results began to come. In 2018, Bauer finally broke through. He was an all-star, a Cy Young contender. That same year, though, he also made headlines for a bizarre drone injury that cost him a playoff start and for one of his online rants, often political or personal. On the field, Bauer was ascending. Off of it, he was tweeting. And in 2019, after getting pulled from a rough start, he turned and launched the ball over the center field wall in frustration. A few days later, he was traded. Then came 2020. The season was short, strange, and silent, but Trevor Bauer was loud and lethal. In the middle of the pandemic, Bauer dominated the league with a 1.73 ERA, 100 strikeouts in just 73 innings, and advanced metrics that made analysts salivate. He won the NL Cy Young, the first in Reds franchise history. Off the field, he was building a media empire, Momentum, a YouTube channel showcasing behind-the-scenes baseball life. He wasn't just pitching, he was performing. And as free agency loomed, Bauer became a brand. His destination? The biggest brand in baseball, the Los Angeles Dodgers. 3 years, $102 million. He was finally on top. And then it all stopped. In July 2021, a woman accused Bauer of sexual assault. The details were graphic, the reaction immediate. Bauer denied the allegations. He claimed everything was consensual. But MLB put him on administrative leave. And though no criminal charges were filed, the damage was done. The Dodgers distanced themselves. Teammates fell silent. And after months of investigation, MLB issued an historic 324-game suspension, later reduced to 194, but still the longest non-lifetime ban in league history. Just like that, Bauer was gone. From the best pitcher in the game to an outcast. With MLB doors closed, Bauer looked overseas. In 2023, he signed with the Yokohama Bay Stars in Japan. There, he did what he always does. He entertained, he dominated, he drew headlines. Fans in Japan were divided. Some saw a fallen star looking for redemption. Others saw a stain the league should avoid. On the mound, though, Bauer posted a solid season, 2.76 ERA, over 130 strikeouts. He wanted a second chance in the majors, but the silence from MLB was deafening. So, who is Trevor Bauer? A Cy Young winner? A misunderstood genius? A man wronged? Or a man who crossed the line? He remains a lightning rod. A pitcher obsessed with spin rates and movement, whose personal life spun out of control. His YouTube channel still grows. His message the same, I want to pitch. But the game he loves might not love him back. In a sport where image is everything, Bauer is the outlier, and maybe he always was. Bauer once believed data could fix anything, that spin rate and biomechanics were the future. On the mound, he may have been right, but baseball isn't just data. It's narrative, it's image, it's trust. And in that arena, the verdict on Bauer is still unresolved. Will he pitch again in the majors? Will the game forgive him, or has the door quietly closed forever? Only time and baseball will tell.